All right, hello everybody. Looks like we're live. Just going to double check. Should be all up and running, but you never know. So always make sure to come over and refresh the page. It's not refreshing, which is fun. Keep trying. There we go. It's working now. We're good. All right, welcome to the stream. Where are we? Where did we leave off last week? We broke, I think, 2 streaks last week, which was not ideal. Very unideal. And we're now at 22. We started last week with 30, and we had a rough time. So, let's try to do a little better today. Christopher Like's already in the chat saying hello. Hello, Christopher Like. Good to see you in the chat. Let's get rolling. This is looking, I was going to say European, but maybe not. Here we go. We have some, that's really hard to read upside down. It says Jaya. That says rice. I can pick that word out. That's an easy one. Everything else, not quite getting. But looks like there's a town over here, so let's go to the town. Yeah, palm trees. Feeling in Indonesia. It's kind of off the vibes, a vibe guess for Indonesia. This looks like, yeah, there's an Indonesian flag there. But this looks a lot like where we got in Indonesia last week. Boom, Indonesia. I think that's enough. Honestly, I think there are more flags right up here as well. Yeah, look at all these Indonesian flags. I think we're fine. Let's just go ahead and do that. Cool. Boom, easy. And now we're somewhere with a highway sign. Look at how quick that's going to be. And look at that, we're in Bulgaria. Christopher Like saying, yep, Indonesia, send. Actually, let's think about this for a second before I just decide it's Bulgaria. Well, I guess, okay, if the exit is for Sofia, that feels, and also, so the Cyrillic, it's not Greece. We see Athens there, but it's not Greece, because it's clearly not in Greek. It's Latin and Cyrillic script. As for Skopje, that's a bit more of a, if Sofia's the exit, like, let's go to Sofia. Here, what was the name of the road? Should be, okay, so the E870. If we can just zoom into Bulgaria really quick and find there's the E871, which makes me think we're on the right track. I feel like it's a safe guess. So let's think about this. If this road continues to Athens, goes through Skopje, the E871 continues into North Macedonia. This could be North Macedonia. This is, but it's further on, and Christopher Like saying, could we be in Slovenia? Huh. That's an interesting thought. Let's look at some of the road names. We've got the E50, E61. Nothing that's matching up, but that's not a bad guess. So let's take this exit and find out where it puts us. Or we can look at this. Great. Alright, well, we're going to go back and try to read that from afar. Oh, here we go. Ancient something. I don't know why I'm trying to read the Cyrillic part. Ethan Bruja saying Serbia. Serbia is also a good guess. So it's Ancient Observatory, something millennium BC. So let's let's look in Serbia for a road that matches. So it was the E870. That's what we're looking for. We've got the E80, A4, A1, E75. We want it going toward... So it's got to break at some point. There's the part that goes to Skopje in Athens, and there's the part that goes to Sofia. And what was the other city on there, actually? Now that I'm thinking about it. So let's look. Palanca. I do not know where that is. So this road is heading south. One direction goes to Palanca and Sofia. Here's Bela Palanca. Which puts us in Serbia. But I don't think it's the same place. Bela Palanca and CR Palanca seem like two different things for a reason. I don't know, though. Christopher likes to say North Macedonia, lock it in, final answer. So we've got the E871. Kriva Palanca. So this is going south. So we could be right here on this road. We pull off. We get onto the E871 and go through Kriva Palanca, eventually arriving in Sofia. So that validates that board. And then this side, we've got Skopje and Athena. I'm assuming that means Athens. So in the E75, heading towards Skopje, I don't know how to say it. So finding the E75 is now what I think we need to focus on. So Christopher, you could be right with that. We just need to figure out. So it's not Bulgaria. And if we take the exit, we're going here. Here's the E75. So I think there's a decent chance we're in Kumanovo or in that area. I think we are on the A1 coming up to this exit. So let's go look. Christopher likes saying E871 is there too. Okay. So we got, what's this? I need to find a business that matches up. That's what I want to find, and that's what will validate this for me. What was this called again? Zebranak. I've probably butchered that. I think we're good, but it doesn't hurt to check. What's something other than going on a hunt for more evidence that we could use to deduce that this is North Macedonia right now? So I'm trying to think. Ooh, let's get down here. So Deluxe Auto, which I'm pretty sure we saw. Nope. So let's look at these signs. Belgrade, Skopje. So yep, that works. That doesn't disprove what we're currently thinking. W Dig saying hey. Hello W Dig, good to see you in the chat. And shout out to the US men's national team. You've got to represent tonight. Very happy with the 2-0 win. It's nice after spending the last week supporting Scotland at the Euros to support a team that actually knows how to play the sport. It's very refreshing. So deluxe auto, is there? No, can't read that. Yeah, W Dig saying condolences for the Scots today. Yeah, it was such a. There was the part of me that believed. I think this is exactly where we are. Like right here. You know what? I'm gonna go look for this grocery store. There was part of me that believed with a tie against Hungary that there was hope for advancing, but it was what was it, like the 94th minute goal to knock Scotland out. That was heartbreaking. 4th place in the group was heartbreaking. This is okay. We're not where I thought we were. Are we further up here? I mean, I'm willing to go for North Macedonia if people think we're in North Macedonia. W. Dick's saying you have a buddy who's Scottish and he's unwell right now. Yeah, I'd imagine. That was the biggest sporting heartbreak I've experienced in quite a bit. Not like a long time, but quite a bit. Christopher likes saying send. Anyone disagree? Yeah, I think the last time I had that kind of pit in my stomach from sports was, I guess, the Bucks a few years ago. Ooh. No, I think I have my timeline off, but doesn't matter. We have 2 people good for Macedonia. Let's do it. Awesome. Yeah, we're in the town that I guessed we were. And it looks like we got off at the exit that I thought we were supposed to. Whatever. Not complaining. Now I'm complaining. This has got to be Denmark, right? That's got to be, like, could that be an Icelandic flag? Yep, W-Dig, exact same reaction. Could that? Oh, it's a Greenland flag! We're good! It's a Greenland flag! Look at that. Look at that. Could have been hard, could have been awful. We could have, gone around in this boat for a while, but we've got a Greenland flag, which is Denmark. As Christopher is saying, any objections to Greenland flag with Greenland scenery on a boat? I think that's solid. And if it's not, I can't even fault us for that. I don't think anyone would guess anything else in this scenario. So let's do it. Denmark, awesome. 25. Fantastic. Looking like Europe again. Got some houses. Though I would say that's pretty common everywhere. Going around the houses. Now we're going down a hill. Ooh. What do we have going on here? This feels... does this feel like a slightly Eastern European pattern? I feel like it kind of does. Christopher likes saying, technically Denmark is the 4th largest country in North America. Yeah? Wait. Would Mexico be the 3rd? I assume Mexico's the 3rd, right? Okay, let's try to look at this person. Is that... I feel like that's a badge right there. Like that's... This is a branded shirt. And we can't see the badge. That'd be so easy. I wish. Or that's also a pretty decent red herring. Like, people everywhere wear Real Madrid shirts and aren't in Madrid. Every Real Madrid shirt I've ever seen in person was not in Madrid. So, yeah. Pretty easy red herring. Christopher likes saying yes, Mexico is the third largest country in North America. W. Dick saying could be Swiss. I like that. We got the cheese here. We got some hills. It doesn't really feel like low cam. Does it feel like low cam? I can't tell yet. Cats is saying hello, everyone. Nice jersey, Ewan. Thank you, Cats. Appreciate the support from a Swiss plate from a North American rival country. I'm feeling very Swiss here. I don't know what this means. Potentially it's the houses that are that way. Route de la Combesta? Beta? Ugh. Route de la Combeta. Yep. That checks out. Christopher likes saying people don't consider France and the Netherlands to be South American countries, but technically they are. Cat's saying French side of Switzerland. Yep, I completely... Does anyone object to Switzerland right now? 'Cause I think we're good. I think that plate sealed it for me. Let's look at this plate. I don't know what this plate is, but the other one sealed it for me. But yeah, what Christopher Like is saying about France and the Netherlands being South American countries. It's what's the thing that I feel like it's the trivia question that always it's like one of the most common trivia questions I always hear is who does France share its longest border with? And the answer is Brazil because of French Guiana. But it's a good question, but I feel like I hear it all the time. And by the Netherlands, do you mean... What do you mean? Because I'm trying to think. Because Suriname speaks Dutch, but isn't Dutch. And then, like the Caribbean. Oh, cool. We're out of room. We good for Switzerland? Let's do Switzerland. No objections. Okay, St. Bart's, St. Martin. Okay, I didn't know those were considered South American. I will just loop all of the Caribbean in with North America in my head. My official continent dividing line. Christopher likes saying the airport. Is that the one where the planes come in really low on the beach? Did we come from this way, or? Yeah, we did. Then we went up there. Oh, but hello, Freezite. Good to see you in the chat. I realized I didn't acknowledge that. I acknowledged the St. Bart comment, but not the hi people. Apologies. Okay, yeah. Christopher likes saying that is that airport. Not seeing much else. You might have to send Switzerland. Limit. Yeah, General. Wasn't sure if I saw that right. Freezite saying this looks Swiss, by the way. Yeah, we're kind of on that. We all seem to be on the Swiss page. Freezite saying send. I'm taking that as permission. I've been wanting someone to say send it. Let's do it. Awesome. Freezite saying near Genf. I didn't check. That was near Genf. I don't know where Genf is, so I can't check. Sorry. So, Europe again. That's a Baltic-looking church. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Words. That's a language. That is quite a language. Yep, Cat's saying Hungary. That seems to make sense with the words that we're looking at. And Ethan Bruja's also saying Hungary. Yep, W. Dick saying Hungary. Sorry to trigger you. I wasn't going to mention it. I wasn't going to bring it up. seems like we're all on the same page. Do I have permission to send it? Freezite saying Genf is Geneva in German. I did not know that, actually. It's a surprising one. Surprised I haven't heard that at some point before. So thank you for that information. Yeah, it looks very Hungarian. Maybe I can look for the towns. I'm kind of zoomed out a lot, but I don't want to zoom in too much and just go over all of Hungary at like magnified zoom. But I think we're good. All right, we got the little EU stop sign. What else is going on here? We got some more signs. What do these say? Truck stop in English. Varda. Yeah, not going to try that. I'm not going to try that. I will say, whenever we get Hungary, Ethan Bruja is always very quick to say it's Hungary. So I want to take that as pretty much confirmation that we're in Hungary with Ethan Bruja saying that. Anyone object? Christopher likes saying Hungary. All right, let's do it. There we go. Awesome, 27. Ethan Bruja saying you did study abroad in Hungary at one time. Okay, that makes sense. It hit it just like I clocked it. I was like, Ethan Bruja knows Hungary too well, so I assumed you lived there at some point or spent a lot of time there. This given very, very UK or Ireland. What's that gonna say? Stonebank. Freezite's wanting some goulash now. Freezite, please refrain from mentioning food in the chat, because I'm gonna get hungry as well. EU plate doesn't tell us. Oh wait, just let's look at the back plate. Ireland, boom. UK plates, one of them is yellow. I don't remember which one. I think it's the back one, but one of them is yellow, and both of those were white. And as we've talked about, the EU plate isn't a dead giveaway for Ireland over the UK because some people still have it. It's like a knick-knack or a political statement. Just because for funsies like that. Oh, that's a yellow one. That's a yellow one. What is that? Uh-oh. Okay. New theory. We're on the island of Ireland. I'm not sure whose side we're on. Uh-oh. Granted, cars move, and that could be one random British car. But it's unsettling. I'll describe it like that. Unsettling. This doesn't see. Okay, the scenery doesn't match with it being Northern Ireland, I don't think. Caution side entrance. So it's fully English. Haven't seen Gaelic yet. Little stumped. What are these hills? All right, well, we've got another car down here, so let's go look at this car. Yeah, Christopher likes saying Ireland or Iceland vibe. I think there's so much English. There's no Gaelic, and now there is. We're on the island of Ireland, and I want to see this car's rear plate, but it's backed in. Got some cows. head up toward... Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. I can't make sense of either of the logos. Traymore Beach. Okay. And that sign's entirely in English. Christopher likes saying steer is on the right... yeah, steer is on the right on the car. UK and Ireland both drive on the same side, though. So that's... It's not going to tell us anything. There is a noticeable lack of Gaelic. That's what's throwing me off. Paula Murray. That sounds Irish. The sun is blinding us. Christopher likes saying this is Ireland. Okay. Do you have a part of Ireland in mind? Just out of curiosity. I just want to see one car. I want to see another car without a British plate. Because that's Rosbeig. That's the same car again, right? With the UK plate? I mean, if it's on the it's facing south. Yeah, it has to be Ireland. If if the ocean is to the south, because Northern Ireland, it just unless we're like here, the sea's not going to be to the south. Here we go. There's some civilization up here. This should actually be pretty good. Let's look at this car that's also backed in. EU plate. Why is everyone backing their cars in? Why? I want to see the rear plates. Sheep. Let's keep on going. This same car up ahead of us. I don't know. What are people thinking at this point? Ooh, that's jarring. AV written on the road. Seaside Cottage. Oh, we'll be able to see these plates. These are 2 more British plates. That's extremely concerning. I was coming around to this being Ireland, but now I'm not so sure. Ooh, wait. Saint Joseph, protector of Jesus and Mary, protect us. I can't read the final line. Hey, well, we keep going. Little house. I'm so thrown off. The boats. Just someone put a flag outside. Just put a flag out. I need someone to bail us out. This is stunning. But I don't know where it is. Some people out on the beach. Some more sheep? Or cows? Cows. More houses. Houses. People backed in so we can't see their rear plates. Someone not backed in so we can see their rear plate. It's white. This is Tough. We've got another car that we can see the rear plate of up here, and it's white. Alright, recency bias. We're in Ireland. And we're leaving the built-up area. Awesome. Okay. What are people thinking at this point? I'm willing to make a guess. I'm willing to just democracy this and YOLO it. But if people want to keep looking, we can keep looking. Can't say maybe we get to a highway soon. I don't think there's a highway out here. I think we're a long way away from a highway. Yeah, Christopher Lake's saying, I want to say it's Northern Ireland near the border with the country, with Republic of Ireland. But that's what the evidence points to with the plates. Okay, another white plate. Ill-Tired saying hello. Good to see in the chat, Ill-Tired. Maybe you can help us out. We're pretty sure we're along the Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland border, but we aren't sure which side, which is a ton of fun. So, because cars parked at houses have had both sets of plates. This is curious. Maybe we've crossed the border multiple times. It's not like a... No, they at least have a sign. This is rough. Ill-Tired saying you'll have to rewind. You don't really need to. We're seeing cars with UK and Ireland plates, and that's about it. There's nothing else other than, you know, this, which is very clearly Ireland or Scotland. Cat's saying C's on the west. Yep, there we go. C's on the west rather than what we were seeing earlier with the south. And that's a point in the direction of Ireland. Wait. Rossbeg. This is where we are. This is where we are. Yeah. We came up here. This is the beach we were at earlier, and then I guess we're on Eden Road. Should there be a lake over here? I think this is where we are. I genuinely think we're on Eden Road. Ill-Tired saying Northern Ireland is more mountainous. Okay. Let me think, because we saw the beach out to the... It was kind of to the south. I think we're good. I think this is where we are. And we started, I guess, somewhere down here. And you know what the UK plates probably are. How long of a drive is that out to here? Hour and a bit. I would totally drive that on a weekend if I lived on the UK side of the border. I think this makes sense. Freesight saying, so it's not Belarus then. No, unfortunately not. It's not the Belarusian beaches. Okay, Ethan Brujas saying that is the town we went through. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Awesome. Yep, there we go. That was complete luck. That was just happened to scroll upon it. Christopher likes saying 20-30 minute drive maybe. Fantastic. Is this the... Nope. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. If you think you know what I was gonna say, no you don't. Sun's to the south. We know it's Europe. I don't need to check where the sun is. This feels Baltic? Question mark? Freezite saying just got done with meal prep, so you can start trolling like usual. It's menace the Belarus comments. One day they're gonna add Belarus, and one day they're gonna add Belarus. No, they're not. No, they're not. I just remembered why Belarus isn't in here. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah, if Belarus ends up in here, there's probably bigger things happening. Cat saying Estonia. W Diggs saying Finland or Estonia. Ethan Bruas saying looks Estonian but need more. We got a person on a bike. Yeah, exactly, Freezite. If they do, we'll be done for. Too much. That's in the unrealistic world where Belarus gets added. Kind of like meme and reality will become a little too blurred. Cats is saying we're close to the sea. Okay, how are you picking up on that? Yeah, this is Finnish or Estonian, 100%. I would love to know what this symbol means. Would love to know what this symbol means. Yeah, Christopher likes saying Belarus showing up would take an active leadership change. That's what I meant with if Belarus ends up in this, there's bigger things happening. Because a leadership change, that would be hopefully peaceful. Okay, so Cats is saying seas on the north side, which would mean Estonia. Passed by it earlier. I did not notice, and we haven't exactly made a ton of progress, so let me just go back. I don't know why I'm looking south. Freezite saying as natural. Oh, meme and reality merging together. Where did you see the sea? Are those? Yeah, I'm ignoring the bus stop. I do not see the sea. I'm gonna keep going this way. Freezite saying glorious comrade Lukashenko will never die or step down. I have heard he's invincible. Him and Kim Jong-un both. Cat saying maybe just the houses. Gotcha. Freezite saying could this be Poland? I don't think so. This is so Finnish Estonian that it's painful. To me, at least. I don't know if others agree with that. Iltired saying we'd have to enter a town to see the sign. Oh yeah, the Poland sign. Oh, as natural. That's what Freezite's comment was about. There we go. Big brain. W Diggs saying definitely agree it's one of those two. I'm assuming you mean Finland or Estonia. Look at these houses. Okay, Katz is saying the O with the tilde is only in Estonian. I mean, that's kind of Jarvajani. I feel like we've seen that before. Looking around. Is this the best strategy? No, but sometimes it works. It did not do anything for us this time, it would seem. Okay. Paid is in one direction. I'm not gonna just scan the whole thing again. I'm gonna quickly glance. Don't see it. Okay, move on. Okay, get the O with the tilde on the as natural sign. there's Paid on the map. Okay, wait. There, okay. Okay, let's go back. Where else are we looking for? Christopher likes saying Central Estonia. Ethan Brujas saying you like Estonia. Yep, okay, Paid. Yep, that's very good catch. Cats. Paid is in one direction, and I don't think we need to find Jarva Johnny. Oh, found it. Alright, cool. Anyone object to Estonia? We are 34 kilometers from Paid and 12 from Jarva Johnny, and that could not put us in any other country. So I think we're good. Any objections? Freezite saying Estonia send? Let's send it. Awesome. 29. Okay. Could this be... Ooh. I was going to say it's the Indonesian flag, but it's the Polish flag on the poles in the bus stop. I don't have a vibe guess immediately. This feels kind of Central America. It feels both Southeast Asian and Central American, and with it being right-hand drive, I want to go with Central American. Yeah, Cats is saying South America. Let's do some driving. Freezite's saying no way that's Poland. It's actually the far-flung Polish colony in the Caribbean. Yeah, Freezite's saying Panama or Colombia. I like either of those. I think I'm more on Colombia, but I don't know yet. We don't know yet. This car, though, hello. That's not a Colombian plate. It's not a plate I recognize. And nope, still don't recognize it. Christopher likes saying if that's Poland, then I am a god. We might be seeing some interesting revelations tonight. Gallo Cerveza. Jesus is my king. Can't see the last word. Freezite saying could be Costa Rica too. Okay, those plates are white. Does Costa Rica have coverage? Of course, Cats, the Central American country of Belarus. Can't forget about that. It's Lukashenko's got a bit of a tan. He's been out in the sun too much. Rancho Carlota. Okay. I feel like Panama is our best guess right now. This doesn't feel so like places this could be. Let's just kind of rattle them off. Okay. No. Don't know. Senor Lukashenko. Fantastic. Poblado Proximo. So, let's look at that little tuk-tuk. What does this say right here? Can't read it. Awesome. Okay, so here's some thoughts. Okay, Freezite saying, wait a minute, the sign said Rancho blah blah. It said Rancho Don Raul? Raulito. So, I'll let Freezite. Freezite, did you have a thought? This looks like a slightly different plate. I was going to say, could this be Mexico? So we're seeing if there's two different kind of plates we're seeing. different states' plates in Mexico, because Mexico is similar to the United States and Canada in that different states or provinces have different license plates, and that could be like a Freezite saying could be Guatemala too, given that word is not used in South America. Okay, not used as much. Rancho, okay. Noted. But yeah, Freezite saying that's what you're leaning to, Mexico. So glad that's not a wild shot in the dark then. Okay, hacienda or finca are used from Honduras south. I was going to guess hacienda would be what's used, but wasn't 100% confident and didn't want to say something stupid. So, take my word for it that I assumed that. Oh, look at that. So, finca for rent. Well, that's interesting as we're talking about that. Christopher likes saying Poblado Proximo is nearby town in Spanish. Freezite saying Rancho is used from there to the north. And yeah, Freezite saying that's complicated things. Il Tyrant saying Mexico is not in the North American numbering plan. Okay. Here we go. This could be helpful. Pinfoinub. Is it a wildlife protection? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We have approximately. So we have a currency. Looks like MTS. It's 500 of them. Is anyone else MTS, if I'm reading that right. Okay, that's meters. Cool. Okay, approximately 500 meters. Cool. Thanks. America moment. Cool. Oh, that's a fun brain fart. A little motorcycle. Let's read this stuff out here. Sarita. Nothing jumping out. Tigo. Helados. No. No. Freezite saying let's look for beer brands. I was looking for the Corona. No, is it Corona? What's the one we always see in Mexico? What's the beer meadow for Mexico? Oops, school bus with nothing written on it. An emergency door in English. That feels like a safety hazard. Putting emergency door in the language that I'm assuming is not spoken here. Kind of feels like a safety hazard. Oh, here we go. Official school, rural something. Christ King. Okay, well, let's keep going. Oh, Modelo and Corona. I couldn't remember Modelo. Cat saying, sure, we can find the definite sign. 100%, we should. I'm just surprised we haven't yet. Just lollygagging around. Okay, what's right here? Bebidas, something, cafe and market. Menuet's joined the chat. Menuet, good to see you. Welcome in. We are somewhere in here, probably. That's about what we've deduced. Empty shack. I'm trying to think. What have we seen that could be a decent clue that we just kind of let slip by? Oh, here we go. Nope, still nothing. Yeah, nothing jumping out about it. This pattern seems to be on every pole, the white top and red bottom. It's on the poles, it's on the bus stops. I think I saw it on a wall. Is that another sign right there? Is it going to say the same thing as the last one? No, it's not going to. I don't think. But let's, okay, wait. There might be things to read. Nope. So let's read these things. Ewannnawe. Okay. No, I'm still not seeing anything too helpful. Freezite saying landscape is Central America for sure. Cat says Guatemala. It says it on the sign. Where do you see Guatemala? That's crazy. Under Ewannnawe. Cats, that's insane. That's actually insane. Okay, I see it now. Whew. That's a great catch. That is genuinely such a good catch. Christopher likes saying Sarita is a Mexican tequila. I don't remember seeing Sarita. We probably saw it, but I don't remember seeing it. Yeah. Everyone, I'm glad it's not just me missing like Guatemala that small. Yeah, that was crazy catch, Cats. All right, anyone object to Guatemala? That's crazy. No passing. What's up here? Come on, let's go a little faster. I want to read this. Yeah. Nothing jumping out, but we already know it's Guatemala. We're just kind of looking for funsies. All right, let's do it. Awesome. Near Belize. I did some reading about this border recently, and how it's kind of and how it is disputed between the two of them, and something about because Belize plays host to a lot of Western militaries. There was something that happened here in this town one time. It was like a soccer game on one side of the. Or was it that town or yeah, it would have to be. There was a soccer, like someone was killed on one side of the pitch as they were trying to escape into Belize, and the whole thing. Cool, we got it. Freezite saying, "Hey, Cats, I got this rash I need you to look at." Are we on a train? Why are we on a train? Why do they have trains? Why are we on a train? Oh. Cat's saying you go to Guatemala this fall. So excited. Guatemala does look really cool. That's somewhere I want to check out. Cats is saying Canada. I fully see what you're saying with that. Freezite saying better than the. Well, I guess your boat. Yeah, that's a good point, Christopher. Like train stations will help. Train stations will help a lot. Cat's saying or Northern Europe. Freezite saying Swiss train. Oh, this could be this. It looks like the kind of symbols the different Swiss cantons have. And Katz is agreeing this is a Swiss train. I think could be Switzerland. This doesn't look like Canada over here. Yeah, does anyone disagree with Switzerland? Happy to keep riding the train for a bit. Just kind of chugging on down the tracks. Oh, we got a tunnel. How long's the tunnel? Ah, it's a very brief tunnel. This is cool. As annoying as it is to get this in GeoGuessr, it's a pretty cool idea to take the 360 cam and sit on the train. Okay, Katz is saying, I agree, that doesn't look like Canada. Alright. Okay, Freezite's saying ride it some to confirm. Let's ride it a bit. We might actually come into a station if we're going past this town up here. Just going on through. Christopher likes saying you want on that train. Yeah, this is stunning. Anything we can see here? Davos. Cool. So, yeah, definitely Switzerland. Oh, we're coming into the town. We're coming into town. This is going to be cool. Let's see where the train goes. Freezite's saying this could be Bernese Oberland. Okay. Menuet saying Swiss. Yeah, Christopher likes saying Davos, Switzerland. As the Davos graffiti would have you believe. Ah, this is cool. This is really cool. The little mountain murals. Oh yeah, this is sick. Crossing the road. I assume we're coming into the station. Osterwalder. And let's see. Where are we exactly? Let's look for something. Come on. Give us the town. It's not showing it. But I think we're good. I think we know where we are. And I've fallen behind in the chat because I'm trying to figure out where we are. But I'm pretty sure we're all on the same page with Switzerland. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, yep. Davos. Literally came right into it. Yeah, Freezite's saying, telling you, man, we're way back. We Garbunden. Katz is saying, yeah, maybe you should try that in Switzerland, Katz. That'd be impressive if you pull that off. Just sit on the train. Just kind of ride on through. We got a South Africa web address right here. Checks out. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, blue sign. I didn't see that. Sorry, Freezite. As I said, I fell behind in the chat. Yeah, Kat's saying South Africa, send. Definitely agree with that. Anyone object? Yep, Christopher likes saying South Africa. Also on the topic of Africa, just remembered, shout out Cats. I had an issue trying to contact a hotel in Rwanda during the week, and I put in the Discord, like, anyone have, or I was asking about the cell plans to call internationally, and Cats recommended WhatsApp, and I realized, okay, everyone's going with South Africa, so let's do it. Awesome. Ooh. Wow. Pretty far out there. We're on the border with Botswana. What was it? Oh yeah, Katz was saying contact them over WhatsApp, and I had contacted them over WhatsApp. So I opened WhatsApp again just to check, and I forgot I have my WhatsApp notifications off, and they had actually contacted me. So that was a funny moment. But yeah, shout out Katz. Thank you, Katz. Did anyone... Okay, what was this language over here? I wasn't paying attention because I was talking. let's look. Dujuro. The little dots on the O. What's this plate? I don't recognize that plate. I'm ignoring the plate on the bus. I mean the plate over here. Okay, Christopher likes saying if you have Google Fi, you could call international too. That's what I was trying to remember. That's what that was. Freezite saying Norway or Sweden. This could... what's this bus stop? It says SL. Sjossen? I don't know. Okay, so we have two people saying Norway or Sweden. Freezite and Menuet are both saying that. Menuet saying the road seems like Norway or Sweden. Ethan Brujas saying SL is Swedish. Okay, so it's Swedish. I'm assuming L means something to do with bus or transport. Katz is saying you got contacted by... Contacted... Wait. Yeah, Sweden. That matches Swedish web address. Should be good. But Katz is saying you got contacted by a hotel in Africa through WhatsApp. So, you know, they might be using it there in Rwanda. Gotcha. Makes sense. Yep. Sweden. Anyone object? Yeah. No, I messaged them back and forth for a bit, and then they've stopped responding. So I meant to follow up with them today and then forgot. But I'll do that after this. Okay, yep. Seem to all be on the same page. Sweden, let's do it. Yep, just outside of Stockholm, like Ethan Brujas said. That's cool. That's out there. Man, that's gonna be a crazy drive. All right, let's go. Awesome. Love this. We have Freezite and Christopher like saying Google Fi is great. I do need to look into it. I just genuinely forgot what it was called. That's why I went into the Discord and was like, what were the phone plans we were talking about that one time? So I've completely forgotten, and I need to call another country. Freezite saying Africa. I would agree with that. Unless it's, Kat saying it might be Australia too, except it's right-hand drive, so it's not Australia. Okay, so let's think. Right-hand drive, Africa. None of this part. None of that. We're here. Right? So this is kind of the Sahara. Kinda. There's no follow car, so we're probably not in Nigeria. And going with where has coverage, I would now go with, and as Freezite is saying, Ghana or Senegal. I don't think we should count Nigeria out because there's no follow car, but that's an important thing to note. Yeah, Kat's saying Senegal. So essentially, Katz is now saying Senegal without the question mark. And Ill-Tired is now saying what I was about to say. We'll have to see what language signs are in. But we can, if it's in French, we can just be done. If we see a French sign, it's Senegal. What's that? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, it's not bolted in up here. I thought the sign was somehow upside, but that wouldn't make sense because gravity, and it would have gotten blown over. But I thought the sign was upside down and the cow was somehow the right way up. Keep going. Christopher likes saying Senegal or Morocco would be your guess. I don't think Morocco's in this. I don't think Morocco has coverage. Is that a Senegalese flag over there? Meridian. Is that what that says? That looks like the Senegalese flag. I mean, right? Darussalam. That's I know that name, but I don't. Why do I know that name? What am I? There's Daru Mosti. Cats is saying yes, the Senegalese flag. I mean, if the Senegalese flag is on a post in the ground, I think that's pretty solid. It sounds like Dar es Salaam. Yeah, the people on the road were black, not Berber or Arab. Christopher likes saying Senegal. Yeah, I think Senegal is our move, unless anyone firmly objects. I know Freezite seems to be on the fence. Oh, it's a truck. I thought this was a road sign that just kept getting... It never got closer. It's a truck. It's a blue truck. I thought it was a highway sign. Freezite wants to see one road sign in French. All right. Let's zoom. How do I gotta get the order right. There we go. Zoom. Keep on moving. Oops. Yeah! That was a complete accident. Cool. Well, good mistake. This is interesting architecture. Let's go read this. Is that Icelandic? Are we in Iceland? Is it that easy? Yep, can't read a word of that. Iltired saying, what just happened? You heard mistake. I forgot that if you do the zoom thing while you have something pre-selected, there's some bug that just sends whatever you've pre-selected. That's what happened, but we had the right country pre-selected. So yeah, Cat's saying Icelandic. W Dig saying that's Icelandic. Iltired saying that looks Icelandic. Important to note that the Faroe Islands also uses the O with the weird from my perspective as a native English speaker. Reykjavik's largest shopping center. We're in Iceland. Ill-tired, that's what happens when you're ironing dress clothes and half paying attention. That's fair. But yeah, cats, exactly. That doesn't... I was going to say, this is very much not the Faroe Islands. So, I think we're good with Iceland. Does anyone object? It was ill-tired a few weeks ago. I was actually doing ironing while watching something, and I had my head turned to look at the TV and went to reach for the iron and fully grabbed... Well, not like fully grabbed, but like put my hand on the hot part, and it took a second to be like, oh! And yeah, that was a ton of fun. Let's do Iceland. Everyone's saying send. Reykjavik. Who would have thought, seeing Reykjavik on the side of that van, that we'd be in Reykjavik? This is... I'm getting New Zealand vibes right off the bat. Or Australia. And yeah. Driver's side checks out. What's this right here? Oh, is it gonna have a city on it? Oh, this shouldn't be hard. Tired saying ow. Yep, ow. Also, hotel irons suck. You should go to Iceland. Twice, summer and winter. I feel like winter in Iceland. I see what you're getting at, but okay. Name of a... I'm getting behind in the chat again. Left lane ends, merge right. Yeah, hotel irons suck. I don't think I've ever used a hotel iron. I think I forgot hotels had irons. Give us something. Frieshetzen is similar light as Uruguay. You're saying where we are right now or Iceland? Eltired saying, I think it's the name of a realty company. Who got in the Uruguay v Panama game? Uruguay. As much as I don't want them to win, because they're our main competition for the group, and that's probably who will end up dropping points to. They're a favorite for at least the semis, so gotta take Uruguay. 03 country code. Is that even like, I don't know the numbering system. I'm not gonna. Christopher likes saying New Zealand. Cat saying this is Belarus. Ah, yes, Lukashenko Avenue right here. Freezite saying, serious question for the chat. You have 4 days off coming up. Are 3 enough to check out and get a sense to visit Reykjavik? That's hilarious if you do it. I fully support that. Christopher Like seems to fully support it. Oop, we're on a highway. Hyde Museum of Modern Art. Well, let's just find a highway sign telling us where we are. This looks like a welcome to XYZ province board. Melbourne, Australia. Anyone object? Anyone object to Australia? And Ill-Tired saying free, yes. If you do not change time zones, you can get in the car and go out. Not as great if you had more, but still nice. You can go as far as the glaciers. That's awesome. And Iceland's also, I don't know how to drive manual. I know a lot of people around my age don't know how to drive manual. But I'm pretty sure Iceland is mostly manual cars. So I don't know if someone can correct me on that. But that's an important thing too if you're looking at renting. Katz is saying send us, and I know we know. So boom, Melbourne, 36. This one's giving me like 3 different vibes. Okay, Freezite saying you drive sick, no problem. Awesome, good to hear. Neil Tired saying regarding time zones, nearly 24-hour day, most everything's outside, so don't bother. You can get automatic cars. Okay, cool. Remember that being a thing like 4 years ago. Well, 5 years, because 4 years ago would have been. But like 5 years ago, my friend and I were going to Iceland, and it was kind of like, well, who's going to learn to drive stick? Come on. Keep going. Anyone have any thoughts as to where we are? Ill-Tired saying, think in Europe with bollards. We need Sleems right now. Sleems has always got us with the bollard metas. A little car. Keep on moving. These sheep? Sheep make me think. Is New Zealand a dumb guess? I think sheep. I like. It's such an iconically like Commonwealth thing. I know sheep are everywhere, but that's just come on. Come on, let's go. Menuet saying driving stick is not that difficult. Actually, it can be more fun. I know people tend to have more fun driving stick. That's generally what I've heard as well. Got Balclutha, Tapina Flat, Corkscrew Road, Tuapeka Mouth, Lawrence. I feel like those names fit New Zealand. Ill-Tired saying otherwise general guess would be Canada because you can see the occasional shoulder white lines. Okay. Christopher likes saying France. I think we can rule out France with the signs we just saw. Ill-Tired saying looks like right-hand drive from this imagery. We do need to figure out what side of the road is being driven on, because that will very much help us kind of deduce where this could be. Okay, Freezite saying the sign is not correct for New Zealand. Cat saying New Zealand's a good guess. It's like the scenery around Rotorua. I don't know where that is, but I'm taking your word for it. And Freezite saying Ireland has lots of sheep. Ireland does, in fact, have lots of sheep. I don't think the signs match for Ireland. Like the names, they didn't feel Irish. But that's just what I got from the signs. So, okay, with them not being correct for New Zealand, could Australia be an option? I feel like it's, I don't know where in Australia this would be, but we saw English. It's hilly. We have yet to figure out which side of the road we're driving on. Should probably go back and look at that house. Nothing helpful. Nothing helpful. Yep, we're all on the same page. We need to establish which side of the road we're driving on. We got a tractor, which isn't helpful. Like, all we need is a single road sign that gets whichever side of the road it's on. That will help us immensely. Cats is saying leaning more towards New Zealand. The landscapes feel more familiar. I'm also... left-hand drive. Right? Yes. Wait. Yes. Left-hand drive. Commonwealth. Kanoni Road. I'm really feeling New Zealand. Freesite, what was it about the signs that were not New Zealand Kiwi to you? Okay, Freesite's in New Zealand then. Anyone thinking otherwise? Not necessarily anyone object, but does anyone have any other thoughts? Freesite's saying the place was off. What do you mean? Okay, Freesite saying you said New Zealand just based off the road name. Yeah, it felt like a very Maori name. Okay. I will now say, does anyone object to New Zealand? I'm not going to pre-click it just because accidentally correctly guessed Senegal earlier, but anyone object to New Zealand? And Christopher Lexington, of course, they put us in the most remote place in New Zealand. It looks cool though. This should be like an ad for Visit New Zealand. It's pretty nice. But okay. Cat's Sins might be close to Hobbiton. Not sure if that's a Lord of the Rings joke, or if there's actually a Hobbit. I'm banking on that being a Lord of the Rings joke. Freezike saying it's beautiful. Alright, I think we're all on the same page. There we go. Yep, cool. 37. Decent progress. Okay. Middle East. Okay, Freezite saying it does exist. Okay, gotcha. It's both. It's yes, from Lord of the Rings, but also real. Cool. Alright, so let's play. Where in the Middle East are we? Oh, I thought I was hoping we'd have the location right there. It'd just be a quick one. Ooh. Nope, there's no words on there I can read. Okay, Freezite saying Jordan. I like Jordan. Christopher likes saying if you get a chance to watch it, USA Network has a series running called Race to Survive New Zealand. That sounds interesting. What is that? What are they surviving in New Zealand? Just like the elements? This car looks like it has information on it. Come on. Yeah, Freezite saying it's always Jordan or Tunisia. Tunisia does have a follow car, but I think the last couple times we've gotten Tunisia, it hasn't been there. And yeah, Katz is saying what I was just thinking. Leaning Jordan because of the English sign. Tunisia would have been French as a second language. Come on, let's keep going. I feel like the scenery matches Jordan too. Like Jordan's a bit more hilly than Tunisia, or at least Tunis. Freezite asking, anyone else having the stream cutting out? Yikes. Anyone else having that issue? Menuet saying, looks like it could be Jordan. Yeah, I definitely think it's Jordan. Well, we're at the end of coverage there. Ooh, okay. Ethan Brujas saying it's skipping a little. Mostly good now. Okay. Okay, I've got the Ethernet plugged in. Hopefully that does not remain a problem. Iltired saying you thought the UAE, but the hills threw you off. Few dips, but nothing bad. Thought hotel Wi-Fi issues. Okay. Well, you all let me know if it gets bad. It's honestly... Teddy pulled the plug. No, Teddy's too zoned out to do that right now. And actually, I don't want to say his name out loud and make him want to come over on stream. And I think... Okay, so we're at a dead end this way. We can't go that way. I'm going to just take us back to the start. And we went that way, right? So let's go this way. But yeah, I was also considering the UAE for a bit at the start. But yeah, the hills are kind of... The hills can make that not the best option. I definitely think it's Jordan. Because racking my brain, if you just threw me, this feels like a very GeoGuessr moment. Like kind of, you're not, how do I explain this? This is the part of it where it is the game more than actual knowledge of, you know, if you threw me right here, I wouldn't know where we are. But knowing where in the Middle East has coverage, it's not Tunisia. It's not the UAE. Is there anywhere else even with decent coverage? Not tired saying other dangerous idea, Pakistan. Not set on that, but it's another mountainous Arabic country. So Pakistan doesn't have official coverage, I don't think. I think we've gotten it before, though. On our 500 plus streak, I think we got it once or twice. Yeah, I can't think of much that will help here. Oh, here we go, roundabout. This should actually be pretty helpful. If it weren't very blurry. Buenos Aires Street. Freezite saying if it was Pakistan, we would have seen a ton of security guys with AKs patrolling. Cat saying yes, we did get Pakistan. I feel like Pakistan was also, when we did get it, it was also, it had like 30 Pakistani flags all over the place. Unfortunately, I don't know any of these names. It seems like we can only go this way. We've got a steep grade. Don't know the plates. Pharmacy. Iltar's asking, can we go to the signs again? Of course. So we have Eid al... Yeah, I'm not gonna butcher the names. Freezite saying we got Karachi and Lahore. Chrome was asking, how can I join? I don't think there's a way. It's just kind of playing along in the stream. Menuet saying, would Pakistan have English signs? I think potentially. I mean, there's the British influence. Influence, probably a bad word to describe. Former British colony. And I think we're out of coverage. Okay. El Tired saying just all royalty names. Not sure if you recalled any from Middle East history class. Cat saying yes. Pakistan has English signs too. And also a thought. Pakistan is a republic, right? So it's not going to have names of princes. Jordan is a kingdom and would have names of royalty on the signs. Chroma saying, can you create a party? I don't know how to, but I will look into it. I'll try to figure out how to do that. Yeah. Katz is saying you're correct, it's Republic. Menuet saying good thought. Ill Tired saying making that connection now. Freezite saying, yeah, Islamic Republic, but no king. No princes. I think we're good with Jordan. I think at this point we have enough evidence to say maybe not necessarily that this is Jordan, but that it's not anywhere else. That's kind of what we've got. Anyone object to Jordan? I'm not going to pre-click it. And I think we're also out of places we can go. Oh, no, we can go this way. Cool. Did we? No, we didn't come from this way. Freezite saying, send Jordan. Cat saying this might be Amman. Okay, out of coverage on that side too. Let's read that. Let's read that. Can't read that. All right. Wait. Yeah, okay, Jordanian flags. For a second they looked Qatari from afar, and I was really confused. But cool. Let's do it. Awesome. Yep, I'm on. Just like Kat said. All right. Christopher likes saying Jordan. Yeah. Australia. I think Australia has the yellow center line. That's a complete guess. This looks like a tail light, which is driving in the left-hand side, which tracks. Freezite saying US. Really? I kind of... yeah, maybe? The car's definitely driving on the left-hand side, I think. Definitely driving on the left-hand side, I think, is a very contradictory statement. No, okay, right-hand drive. I'm wrong. So, okay, where are people standing in the chat? Christopher likes it USA or Canada. Freezite's at USA. Menuet saying right-hand drive, which is in fact correct. Cat's saying Australia for me as well. Okay. Let's try to get... We're not going to catch up to the car because it's the opposite direction as us. No passing. That's not a U.S. road sign. I don't think. Katz is saying USA then. Freezite saying Southwest U.S. Menuet saying you were looking at passing lines. Very good catch, Menuet. That is a very good catch. Should have noticed that. El Tired saying Canada sign, you think. Cats, can you confirm? Christopher likes saying Canadian sign. Yeah, this could be Canada. If we have, that's for sure not a US sign. And we're in right-hand drive. So I think we're good. Yep, Menuet saying you've never seen that sign in the US. Cat saying not familiar, somewhere on the east side then. Huh. Okay, we've got kilometers, so we're not in the US. Okay, or British Columbia. This could be British Columbia. Freezite saying it could be a tribal sign. Oh, wait. What's this? Awesome. It's Portuguese. We're in Brazil. I saw the red dirt at first and thought, could be Brazil. I don't think the mountains line up, though. I'm not going to say anything. Cat saying Canada then not Canada. All right. Well, that's an interesting one. Yeah, Christopher likes saying Brazil. Well, Menuet, he had the look on the face. Freezite saying you're thinking Arizona this whole time. I mean, if you take out the Colonia Domain, there we go. That's Arizona. That's what? Where in Brazil is this? It's in Bahia. I'm still just so stunned. Yo, we almost just said this was Canada. We almost put that as Canada. Maybe we deserved to have the 500 streak end if we're doing that. Yeah, Cat saying the sign. That's why the signs didn't feel familiar. Honestly, if we hadn't come across that sign, I would have probably gone Canada. But if we hadn't come across that sign and Cats hadn't said anything, we'd have definitely gone Canada. And if we'd lost the 500 streak on that, it would have been hilarious, actually. El Tired saying, wow, and also to be fair, the weather changed in the forecast totally looked more dry than the initial ones. That's a good point. The weather definitely changed. And Freezite saying Dunning-Kruger effect almost got us. I'm not familiar with that. What kind of... That's a Dacia. And yeah, ill tired EU plates. Menuet, yeah, Menuet quoting Freezite, tan Canadian province. That's... wow. Glad we saw the sign. Alright, well, let's read this sign. Oh, no. Not a sign. We got a cross. Okay, Freezite. It's when you think you know more than you do, so it gives you false confidence in your own hubris. Got it. Yeah, Christopher likes saying the mountains look like British Columbia too. That's like Western Canada was such an easy, like, oh, it could totally be this. I was honestly thinking Southern Alberta, but if Cats doesn't think it's Alberta, then I was kind of second guessing that in my head. What a wild one. Would love to see something here. Oh, here we go. There's something. Eastern Europe. Cats saying no, the mountains here are similar to Switzerland. Okay. Gotcha. Freezite saying kind of stunned, not gonna lie. Yeah, that round definitely in my head goes down in like a top 10 or 15 rounds for me of just like, what? Balkans is a good one, Cats. Yeah. Menuet saying most U.S. roads have shoulders. Hadn't really clocked that. I don't think I drive in rural America enough. It's not frequent. Here we go. We got a church. Yeah, Freezite saying Croatian looking. That's words. That's a car. What's this sign say? Yeah, that looks does that look Croatian? Ill Tired saying except in Arizona, to the U.S. roads having shoulders. Christopher likes in the Canadian Rockies are the most beautiful in the world next to Switzerland. And oh wow, Cats went hiking in the Canadian Rockies yesterday. That's awesome. How was that? Skola, we've seen that before. I don't remember where, but we've seen it. Cats is saying looks Croatian but could be Slovenian too. I'd kind of lean more towards Slovenian personally, but not confident. Okay, we saw that in Serbia, Freezite's saying. I don't think this is Serbia, so we haven't seen any Srelec. Iltired went hiking the Colorado Rockies the other day. That's awesome. I guess when in Denver on a work trip, you go hiking in the Rockies. That's sick. This says bus. Now that's a picture of a bus. So that confirms what's written here, which doesn't help us at all. And okay, Freezite saying we saw Skola in Belgrade as well. Well, Belgrade's in Serbia. I don't know why I get jumble Balkan cities around in my head before I actually complete the thought. Cass is saying it was nice. The trail you went to is busy, but the views are still amazing. That's cool. That's still fun. What's this gonna say? Yep. I don't recognize any words there. Yeah, and Cat's saying if it's Serbia, it would have been dual script. And Iltired saying factoid on U.S. shoulders. The further south rural red you go, the smaller the shoulder is, the more blue, coastal, or liberal the state, the wider the shoulder, typically because of road funding. Interesting. That is a very cool fact. Thank you for that, Iltired. And we've seen this. This is in so many places. It's in so many places. Where is this? I don't know where this is. I'm feeling Slovenia, but yeah, Freezite. That sign did say Bosniak, but did I go past it? It did. Come on. Am I going insane? Yeah. I chose to ignore that because Bosnia does not have coverage. Okay, Ethan Brew is saying probably Bosnian beer. Cool. I'll zoom into the Balkans for now. Yeah, Christopher likes saying Croatia. Katz is saying leaning Croatia. Slovenia has more mountains in the background. Okay, that's a good point. Ethan Brujas saying Croatia vibes. I mean, if people are fully down for Croatia, I'm down to do it. I don't want to be the bottleneck here. And Menuet saying, have you never been in Oklahoma? They use shoulders as a driving lane. I love when people do that. That's so safe. Christopher likes saying Croatia on the Serbian border. Freezite saying, could it be Montenegro? I don't think it's Montenegro because Montenegro's dual script. Yes, right? Iltired saying, no, have not. Do think we should wait, though. Okay. Freezite saying, could it be Montenegro or Albania? I don't think it's Albania. No Albania Rift. And Cat's saying the language is not Albanian. And Cat's also saying let's wait for more clues. So, cool. I was talking to... so my barber's Albanian. And Lupina... That doesn't change anything for us. Christopher likes saying we're literally on the border. So let's... Lupina... I do not see it. Where... That's it. I'm not seeing Lupina. What was it saying? Right. My barber's Albanian. He's been in the US for like 3 years. And we were talking earlier. Maybe border with Bosnia. I'll finish that story after we finish this. Bad time to tell that story. There we go. Lupina. On the border with, yeah, Bosnia. Good catch, cats. Croatia. Any objections? And also good catch, Christopher, like if that's what you were referring to with we're literally on the border. And me just interpreting that as the Serbian border. So, apologies. Yeah, Cat's saying there. Nobody seems to object. So, let's do it. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. Cool. Kim Il-sung Jr. All right. Left-hand drive. Africa. Let's get moving. Oh, but yeah, Albanian barber was saying to me earlier today, I'm talking about like Albania, Kosovo, and he was like, I understand, like, and as I said, like, still fairly new to the U.S., he goes, I understand Mexicans trying to speak English better than I understand Kosovoans speaking Albanian. I thought that was funny. Cat saying East Africa, Freezite saying Rwanda, Christopher likes saying Kenya vibes off the bat. Okay, we got some submissions. Tired saying lol. I kind of agree with the Kenya vibes from Christopher like. Kapana Academy. Christopher likes saying left-hand drive. It's a yellow plate. I think Kenya might have yellow plates, but I don't quite remember. It's too flat to be Rwanda, I think. And I'm pretty no, I'm not sure. Never mind. Forget I was going to say anything. So let's think. Left-hand drive. Likely East Africa. I think we're all getting that vibe. And yeah, Christopher likes saying Kenya's left. So just kind of thinking through that. Kenya's left. Uganda's left. Where else could this be? So places that have coverage. Left-hand drive. East Africa. Like the Venn diagram there. Because I think even Uganda doesn't have much coverage. KO region, I don't know where that is. Yeah, Africa something church. I swear that's a Kenyan plate. I'm pretty sure we've seen those before. What's going on over here? Ministry of Education, primary school. Christopher likes saying Kio is Kenya. Cat's asking to go back to that sign. Which sign? This. Where'd it go? Over here. So that's from the side. Here we go. Is this the sign you were asking to go back to? I'll leave it here for a second. The first one. I don't remember what the first one was, to be completely honest. Where was it? Not that. Where was the first sign? How far back was it? Because I don't remember reading it. If it just says like words on it that don't mean anything, it just immediately exits my brain. How much further back do we need to go? Christopher likes saying near the Kayo River in Kenya. I mean, I'm pretty good with that. Is this the sign? Okay, cats. We can go forward. Just might have seen Kenya written there. I kind of want to go with Kenya. Christopher likes saying... I mean, we saw Kayo written. And if Christopher like has literally found the Kayo River in Kenya... So maybe that's not going to be it, but I don't know where the rivers are. I thought it'd be a little easier to find one, but we can keep going. So let's zoom a bit. Zooming on through, and let's stop here. Cool, timed that perfectly. And we'll keep going. Got people and cars, and hopefully when we come over this hill there will be something helpful. Like this sign. Ministry of Education. Something secondary school. Busar Secondary School. Got this little shop. Simotwo Shopping Center. 4G fast, just got faster. Airtel. Freezite Sim reminds me of my hikes through the Canadian Brazilian dry mountains. Yeah, this is going to turn out to be like Minas Gerais. I don't know how to say that state properly, but I assume you all know what I meant. Okay, Christopher likes saying northern Kenya for Kayo. So let's take a glance. Is that the river? Zoom in, enhance. It's not showing the river name. Love that. No. Okay, let's keep going. Come on, click, click. I'm clicking. Let's go. Let's move forward. All right, we're getting there. It's going to say secondary school, Republic of Kenya. I think we're good. Unless that's like just complete red herring and they're like, you know what, let's call this school Republic of Kenya. Anyone object to Kenya? Cats is saying Kenya. I know Christopher Like is already saying Kenya. The sign says Kenya. Let's do it. Awesome. All right. Singapore. It's almost like Singapore. Yeah, Freezite saying let's sing Kenya. Christopher Like bows. Christopher Like, I think, called Kenya right off the bat. That's the same plate we just saw in Kenya. But palm tree, I mean, yeah. This could be Kenya again. Kingdom Properties, ask for a plumber. Darjani. Let's zoom in a little. Not seeing that immediately. Decent Cuts Barbers. Wait, okay, Cat's saying Kenya on the sign. Where does it say Kenya? Where? How do you always there we go. Haha, Kenya again. Cool. Any objections? We're good? Let's do it. Awesome. All right. Fantastic eye, everyone. That was great. And that's a Kyrgyz plate. I'm gonna guess we're in Kyrgyzstan. That's another Kyrgyz plate, which again makes me think that we are in Kyrgyzstan. And these are Kyrgyz-looking mountains. Cats is saying Kyrgyzstan send. Anyone object to sending Kyrgyzstan? Such a beautiful country. Freezite sends someday you want to go to the lake they have there. Is it this one? I was looking at I think either this lake or this lake. So I've talked about this with Central Asia being like in the back of my mind, kind of moving its way to the front of my mind, and I was looking at this trek around again this lake or that lake. You kind of like trek around the lake on a horse, and then you stay in a yurt. Looks really cool. And then my friend sent me some cities, some Silk Road cities in Uzbekistan. So I think that's kind of coming together. I think it'd be pretty cool. Are we good on Kyrgyzstan though? Ooh, another car. Is that gonna have a Kyrgyz plate? It has a Kyrgyz plate. All right, let's do it. Cool. Oh yeah, look at that. All right. Northern Europe, or Europe. Nothing jumping out. Got a sign. Felicidal 22. Cats is saying looking forward to your guys' trip in Central Asia. We'll see about it's a very like we got to do Rwanda first. Rwanda, and then figure out Central Asia. This is Italian, right? Yeah. And Cats, I'm sure you're looking forward to your Central Asia trip. I know you're doing like a guided thing, right? Freezite saying you want to see Samarkand, Merv, etc. I need to educate myself more on what the good sites to see are. I think that says .it right there at the end. So yeah, Christopher likes saying Italy, Cat's saying agree, you have to focus on your other trip first. Is that your Guatemala trip? Israelia. I think we're good for Italy. There's 5 minutes left, and I think we take the easy one and try to get an extra round in before the end. Freezite making a good point. Why is the sign in 2 languages? I did not stop to consider that. Let's go back and look. Whenever I see Italian, I'm just like, oh, Italy, and don't question anything else. And that has obviously led to problems for us in the past. I think this could just be English spelling. Because it's, I mean, if it's Italian, this is, yeah, and Cat's saying doesn't seem like places in San Marino. Yeah, I'm Freezite. Then we got spanked by San Marino. Menuet. Let's not forget about Montenegro. Just bringing back the bad memories. Montenegro last week, and yeah, Menuet was saying San Marino. Freezite saying it's a local language. Okay. We're still good with Italy then, right? Any objections to Italy? Okay, near Slovenian border by Trieste. That makes sense. Okay, let's do it. We can fit one more round. Ooh, we are not by Trieste. We are in the center north. Okay, no time to think about that though. Where are we now? Plot. Yeah, Christopher likes saying on the road between Milan and Verona. Menuet saying no objection. Freezite saying, oop, never mind. Okay, EU plate. Navarra. Maybe a reference to the old Kingdom of Navarre in Iberia, which became what we now know as the Basque Country. Not that it ever wasn't the Basque Country, but it was at one point called the Kingdom of Navarre. Do I know why? No. Freezite saying why the local language Lombardy then. That would make sense. Otis. I can't read that. I don't know what that says either, but I do see a Czech web address at the end here. .cz. And Pražská Doprava. Freezite saying Czechia. Ethan Bruha's saying it. Katz is saying it. Anyone object? We can do it and still fit another one in. We have time. No objections? Going once. Going twice. Send. Got it. Alright. New Zealand? Scenic Heights. Heli bike or hike? What's a heli bike? What is a heli bike? Left-hand drive. Stock truck, affluent. Freezite saying it's a one-seat flyer thing. Okay, I think I have a vague. I think I've maybe seen that kind of stuff before. Yeah, Ethan Bruha, I want to try a heli bike, whatever that is. Same. Ill-Tired saying Australia, maybe. Christopher likes saying helicopter bike. Ill-Tired saying heli sounds very British English. One of those bike things that fly. It has a parachute on it. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, motorhome also sounded very British English as well. New Zealand roads are different. It says New Zealand right here. I think we're good with that. One thing I do really want is, like, you know, those hoverboards that you have the little remote for. They have those, but for surfboards now. I've seen people with them. They're like $5,000. So it's just completely ridiculous to actually buy. But if I had unlimited funds, I would I would just spend my weekends on one of those. That'd be awesome. But yeah, we all seem to be in agreement that this is New Zealand, given the sign that said NZ. Yep, New Zealand. We're now at 46 countries, and as Freezite has said, it's time to save it. It is 10 p.m. right on the dot. We did well. We were able to cram like 3 into the last 10 minutes. And yeah, Kat's saying we continued our streak today. We didn't go through like 3 new streaks. And that's a win, you know? When I was making the thumbnail for today's stream, I was like, how many streaks did we get through last week? Because it says the 3rd streak, and I was just like, just go with a number. Yeah. Yeah, Freezite saying we didn't get spanked by the Canadian, Brazilian tanned hills, thankfully. And yep, Menuet, we made it out of the 30s. And hopefully next... Ooh, wait. There is no stream next week. I mentioned this last week and the week before that, and I should have mentioned it throughout the stream just to catch everyone as you all come and go. But there is no stream next week. I will be on a plane. And the week after that, it will be moved to Monday because, again, I will be on a plane. But I will be on a plane back here so I can then do the stream on the Monday. I will be in New York well, that's the coming Sunday that's getting canceled up to the next Sunday. So there will be no stream then. I see Katz is saying enjoy your trip to Rwanda. Rwanda is in 2 months. Yes, Rwanda's in 2 months. So that will be a different thing than that. That'll be me sitting here saying, hey, no stream. Freezite said, what are we supposed to do with our pyromaniac selves? Light fires. That's what you need to be doing instead. But yeah, that is it for the stream. Great effort, everyone. Thank you all for your help. And I will see you all in 2 weeks and a day. 2 weeks and a day. I will see you all then. So thank you and good night.